Hey Brian, Eddie Taylor here, Red Rock Roofing, where we stand for greatness. I'm here at 6971 Newport here in Commerce City. I'm going to do a quick inspection video for the roof. Now, when I showed up and I could see that it's a T-lock, just to give you an idea, T-lock is what they call for insurance a one and done. All I need to find is one shingle on this roof that's unable to be repaired on this, because you can't repair T-locks at all, and then insurance has to buy this thing. Now, on this roof there is 3 layers of shingles. There's a kind of greenish layer, a gray layer, and then obviously the T-lock that's on here. The T-lock has been here for a while. You can see all the wear and tear. All these nail heads that are here holding the outside of this shingle on is definitely an indication of the age. But then here in the valleys, and the valley metal that's there, like all of that stuff is just eroding away. So this becomes now a wicking agent where water is kind of being pulled into underneath the shingles there, and the valley metal is only 2 feet wide. So the valley metal is rusted and having problems for sure. Now, first thing an adjuster will look for when getting out here looking for hail is going to be on any of the soft metals. All of this metal here is all just riddled with hail. You can actually see it on there, as well as the rain cap on here has a ton of hail damage. The turbine, the one ventilation piece that you have in here, the turbine, has a ton of hail damage on it as well. Now, for a T-lock, and I'm not seeing a lot of evident hail damage here. There's definitely a little bit of wind damage, and anything that has an extra nail holding stuff down, like these edges here, likely at one time they were flapping, and you know, this roof needed to just have some sort of stability. There's nail heads all over this thing that are poking out of the roof itself. But what I'm looking for again is one shingle on this roof that is unrepairable, because you can't just do a repair for a T-lock. Well, right here and on the back flat section, you can see there's the one shingle that's been ripped out of this section here. So I have a feeling it's probably maybe even 2, but all we need is that one right there that we can't repair, and that's a one and done. I think that you have a really good shot at getting insurance to replace this roof. Again, 3 layers of roofing, no drip edge on this. This box piece here is doing really bad as well, and up here is a huge gaping hole. This has been covered up, so I don't know if that's something that's being used anymore, and then instead of just eliminating, because there is 3 layers of shingles here, there was just a box built around this, and this is no longer in good shape in any way. You can see the different shingles that are down there below this red. The back flat part, obviously nails all over this thing holding it down. It doesn't look in terrible shape, so we'll see if insurance will replace something like that. The shed is in terrible shape as well. And then I actually found another piece down here, unrepairable on this part here. This gutter skirting that you have here is kind of the only thing holding water from getting in behind that gutter and down in between these 2 pieces of roofing. So you've got a really good shot at insurance to replace the home roof. The shed is in bad shape as well. I am going to move over to the garage. 6971 Newport here in Commerce City. I'm going to get up onto the garage. So the garage also has 3 layers of shingles. As you can see, there's the 1 layer, the 2 layer, and then the 3rd layer on here. Again, a T-lock shingle on this roof. The edges have all been held down with nails as well. So in getting on this, it looks like quite possibly there could be some hail damage up here, but it's just a really old roof with 3 layers. This thing is probably cooking from inside, because there's no ventilation on this roof in any way. When you've got fiberglass showing through due to nails that are popping through, that's a clear indication of age, but 3 layers are playing a huge part in this. What I'm looking for on this is going to be, again, the T-lock one and done. So I don't see currently any of ripped shingles that are coming off of this, but I think, you know, get the right adjuster out here on both of these, and they're going to look at what's going on with this. Lots of granule loss on this backside, and I think it has a lot to do with this tree that's touching the roof here. The ridge is really bad, and it's because of no ventilation on this thing at all. I'm willing to bet that this garage gets really, really warm. If anybody spends time in this, it's really uncomfortable. So I'm not seeing a one and done on here, but that doesn't mean that it's absolutely shot to get this one bought as well. With 3 layers, I think you might have a decent shot. So Andy Taylor, Red Rock Roofing, I very much appreciate the opportunity to get out here and to bring you up to speed. I'm going to go ahead and sign off.